Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. How you feeling? Alhamdulillah, barakallahu feekum.
You know, in the English language, these two words, jealousy and envy, are usually sometimes used interchangeably, but they mean different things. I don't know. In the Arabic, because jealousy, a person can have a right to be jealous, whereas envy, to see somebody and you want to dispossess somebody of something that doesn't belong to you. That would be envy.
We went over this before, Sheikh. Me and you.
Did we?
Yeah, some years ago, right here in this masjid.
Okay.
Yeah, you gave me the benefit. You must have forgot though.
Yeah.
Some years ago.
So it's been a while back.
Alhamdulillah.
Probably you first got back here.
Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh. Anything else? Any other questions? Are there any questions?
Remember earlier you mentioned.
Why are you so far away?
So earlier you mentioned how someone can incur envy upon themselves. I wanted to know what are some situations in which that can happen.
Looking in the mirror. Yeah, combing your hair, brushing your hair in the mirror all day. Saying, oh man, that's crazy. At yourself, about yourself. There lies no doubt. You get something new, you keep looking at it. Right? You keep looking at it. Oh man, you can't stop looking at it. It feels so good. Every time you walk by, people, they walk down the street, they look in the storefront, the windows, they look at themselves.
Yeah.
It's easy. Without mentioning Allah's name and without being moderate. Wallahu a'lam.
I was trying to figure what you were saying. What you said, I can't think of the word. Hasna?
Hasad,
Hassan, yeah, what does that mean?
envy,
No envy.
or in one opinion, jealousy, give or take in the English language. Hasad. It's for a person to see something and to want Allah to take it away from that person. Whether you get it or I just don't want you to have it. Hating. You say it simply, right? Wallahu a'lam.
That's the public, right?
That's right, Sheikh. That's right. First question is coming from Toronto, and this was AA. Sheikh, what should one do if he needs to spit during Salah because he's sick? You spit on your left side, or you spit under your feet, as the Prophet ﷺ instructed us in the authentic Hadith. Obviously, the world today, people unfortunately don't pray in their shoes anymore. Masjids are soft, plush carpets, full of soft, plush carpets. So that sunnah, that practice is gone when we say that. But at least use a handkerchief. You spit on your left side if you have to. Wallahu a'lam. Question is coming from London, UK. Initials, or it says Malik K. Is there a preferred time to have intercourse with your spouse? If you have intercourse multiple times a day, how do you do with ghusl? What's important is, Allah tells us in the Quran that your wives are your tilth, your crops, your farmland. You go to it as you please, when you please, how you please, as long as it isn't something which is haram. And as long as it isn't a time that prevents you from worshiping Allah correctly, such as the prayer, such as fasting, etc. There's nothing wrong with that question. It's an important question. What's important is, that's one way of looking at it. Should a Muslim try to go to his wife during blessed times, make dua before he has intercourse with his wife, during a time in which dua will be answered? Maybe. The barakah of Friday, Jumu'ah, the barakah of this month, the barakah of this day, you say what? Maybe. Mumkin. As far as how to deal with making the ghusl, then that's something that you have to manage. You become junub, you have intercourse, whether you complete or not, with climax or not, you have to make ghusl. So you have to manage your time. I have to go to the masjid, I have to pray, after this you have to manage your time. do what's best and most convenient for you. I'll be intimate with my wife after I'm done my fard prayers, or between these two prayers, in which is a very long period of time, like the summertime, or the winter at night, etc. Wallahu ta'ala. Questions come from London, UK as well. Initials BB. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What do you do if your parents are arguing and one want to take side during the argument? Jazakallah khairan. Speak the truth. Whoever or whatever, which of the two parents, whoever side you have to get on. You say that which you feel is right. Period. If your mother is saying of her side, her argument seems right to you, you're sincerely honest about that, take your mother's side. Or you take your father's side. Let the truth be the only thing that you're a bigot and a fanatic of. Period. Your loyalty should be towards the truth. But of course, the word truth is relative from person to person, and that is why we have sincerity. I could be wrong, but I honestly believe that this is right. Maybe something that he's hiding from me. Maybe, I don't know. But deep down inside, I feel that you're right. And if I'm wrong, we'll stand in front of Allah on the day of judgment. Versus a person who says this is the truth, this person's right, but they're not being honest with themselves. They know deep down inside, he shot out, man. We both know he's lying, but I'm going to go with him. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Try to be just. MH from Ontario, Canada. My birthday is coming soon, and I know it's haram. Next question. Any other questions? If not, we'll stop before the event. Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam wa baraka ala abdihi wa rasulihi nabiyina wa imamina Muhammad.